This part of the test will measure your listening ability when it comes to the conversations and lectures in academic settings. You will listen to a recording, and then answer questions about it. You will be able to take notes while listening, and you can listen to the recording only once. The questions must be answered in the presented order. During the exam, you will not be allowed to go back to the previous question. Now listen to the lecture.
General relativity, which explains how mass affects space-time curvature, has, as a result, led to the discovery of black holes. When a big star runs out of fuel and collides with itself due to gravity, a black hole is created. The star's core is crushed into a singularity, a region of infinite density. The event horizon, which stands for the boundary between which there is no turning back, is an area that surrounds the singularity. Light cannot escape the black hole's gravitational pull since it is contained within the event horizon. Black holes may be a rather confusing notion, as you can surely understand, but their research has produced significant advances in our comprehension of physics and gives us important insight into some of the most severe circumstances in our cosmos. In fact, it is particularly intriguing to consider that something so enigmatic may have such a significant influence on how we see reality. Black holes can range in size. While supermassive black holes, which are found at the center of galaxies, can have millions or even billions of solar masses, stellar mass black holes are typically about 10 times as large as our Sun. The existence of intermediate mass black holes, which fall between these two classifications, has also been proven by recent research. The idea of Hawking radiation is strongly related to the physics of black holes. This phenomena, which bears Stephen Hawking's name, describes the ejection of particles from a black hole as a result of quantum effects. Contrary to popular belief, this implies that black holes radiate a very slight glow and are not completely black. Black holes may even lose mass over extraordinarily long durations and eventually evaporate as a result of Hawking radiation. Scientists are frequently intrigued by the so-called information paradox, which is one feature of black holes. The fundamentals of quantum physics state that information cannot be lost. However, when something enters a black hole, it appears as though the data is lost forever. The concept that information might be contained in the black hole's event horizon, or that it could be indirectly retained in some other way, is only one of the many possibilities that have been inspired by this seeming contradiction and have generated significant discussion. To sum up, the study of black holes offers us a singular chance to investigate the underlying physics and the makeup of the cosmos. Black holes continue to be a rich source of inspiration for academics and an inexhaustible source of intrigue for all of us, despite their elusive and cryptic nature. Black holes continue to be a rich source of inspiration for academics.
Now listen to the conversation between two people.
Hi, I'm doing research for my history class, and I'm unsure how to navigate through the archival collections.
Sure, I can help with that. The archival collections are a vast reservoir of primary resources. You can search for documents, photographs, maps, and more.
That sounds a bit overwhelming. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for.
No worries. First, you'll need to refine your research topic to a specific question. Then the search process will become a lot easier.
Okay, I'm researching the civil rights movement in the 1960s.
Great. You can use our online database to search by topic, date, or location. It also has a section for special collections related to the civil rights movement.
What about accessing these documents? Are there any restrictions?
Well, most of our archives are open for public access. However, for some of the more delicate or rare items, you may need to request special permission.
I see. This seems like a lot of work just to access materials.
Yes, it can seem that way, but remember, these tools are designed to preserve history and make it accessible. It's a privilege to have access to them.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Remember, learning how to navigate these resources is a valuable skill. It's like learning to fish instead of just getting a fish. It's like learning to fish instead of just getting a fish.